Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides, and I have another special car just for you. This is a 2017 BMW M3. Now, I know I've shown some other BMWs, so if you have not seen those yet, go into my video playlist. I got some quickie reviews, some in-depth reviews of different BMWs. So I'll save you the whole history speech, but BMW's been around for decades, and what's fascinating is that it's the world wars that led them to create such amazing cars because in the beginning they were just creating airplane engines and then motorcycles and then cars. Now in the 21st century, we have these amazing vehicles that are coming from Munich, Germany, and this is just one of them. Now, some people were a little upset with BMW because for years and years and years and years, as far as I can remember, when it came to the M3, if you were going to get an M3, which remember, an M3 is going to be that 3 Series, M stands for Motorsport, so it's going to be that high performance BMW that you want. Back in the past, you could get a BMW M3 two-door or a BMW M3 four-door. Now, in the 21st century, some of the hardcore BMW fans were a little confused with what BMW did. What they did was, with this new model, they said, if you want a four-door, we're going to call it a BMW M3. If you want the two-door, it's going to be the BMW M4. So a little bit of confusing of the people there. But at the end of the day, it's still the same great BMW. It's still an M3 or an M4. It's a Motorsports edition. One thing I'm happy to say is that as these models are coming out, BMW is going back to their roots and getting it more where the driver feels connected to what the car is doing. In today's day and age with all this great technology, sometimes it makes the driver feel a little numb and not part of the experience. So it's really nice that BMW is slowly creeping with the M2, that new M5. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you search in that, my in-depth review with Cindy's white BMW M5. And now we have this BMW M3. So let's go ahead and check out the front. I absolutely, positively, without a doubt in my mind, love the front end styling of the BMW M series cars, especially the M3. I love these lower vents that are functional. That's what I like to see. It's cool that they put vents on cars. It's even better when they're functional. I love the BMW headlights, and of course, it's got the traditional halo lighting. That is something that harks back to BMW. Of course, these are going to have BMW adaptive headlights, which means that they're going to turn with the steering wheel. You might think, hey, wow, that's cool that BMW decided to bring that out. I hate to say it. Go back to the 1940s. There was a guy by the name of Tucker. He had it on his car all the way back then. There's the traditional kidney-shaped grills, that BMW M3 logo. M stands for Motorsport, and there's the traditional colors of the light blue, the darker blue, and the red. There's your traditional BMW emblem, and that's what that means. If you've ever wondered why is that white and blue like that, that stands for a rotating propeller. Hence, going back to their airplane days of making airplane motors. You can see just how clean it is, and I'm telling you, I'm not the biggest fan of white, but when it comes to BMWs, white is one of my favorite colors on this particular line of car. Another nice feature about the M3 is I love the hood. I love this little power bulge here. It lets you know that there's something different lurking underneath the hood. And what is lurking underneath that hood that we're going to see soon is a straight six turbocharged engine. They're going back to the straight six, and that made a lot of people happy. Let's check out the side of the car. Check out this side mirror. This has got to be one of the sexiest, if you could even use that word with a mirror, sexiest mirrors I've ever seen on a car. I really like how they have the airflow design going on here. I like the piano black with the white. It really is crisp and nice. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, check out these wheels. These are huge, massive 20-inch wheels. You can see the big cross-drilled, fully ventilated rotors. There's our Brembo calipers. And I really like, some people think it's atrocious how many BMW M designations there are. But hey, it is a special car. Why not let people know? There's our traditional BMW side vent, another M3 logo there, just in case you were confused about what you were looking at. I really like the body lines. I like the way they have the crease that goes all the way back. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I like the four-door over the two-door. It just, I don't know, it just is better proportion for me. I like the way it sits, and it's just a really wonderful car. Let's check out the back here. Going down, if Tom could show you, my camera guy, real quick, check out the roof. Now, if you have not seen, I did just recently put up a Subaru Type RA video. That car featured a carbon fiber roof. This car already had it done. So this is a full carbon fiber roof. If you're wondering what is the point of that, is it just for show? No, we're about getting that weight. Weight off the top is going to lower our center of gravity, which is going to increase our handling. This carbon fiber roof at the end of the day saves about 8, almost 10 pounds. Let's check out the back. I like the little kick-up spoiler here, and I love the styling of the rear of the car. It really ties in the front because if you look here, this line down here in the lower part of the bumper mimics what's out in the front with the lower lines near the front lip of the bumper. So they really tie that in. I like the quad exhaust. It's a very, very clean look, and I'm telling you, BMW is really doing some great styling, and I'm happy to see that because for some years, it did get a little bland there. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out that straight six twin turbocharged engine that's lurking underneath the hood. All right, guys, so this is what is lurking underneath that power bulge of that hood. This is the M Power, that BMW M3 straight six twin charged engine. I really like how BMW packages their engines. It's very clean. Everything is exactly in its place. I'm telling you, this carbon fiber brace that they put in here, not only is it functional, but it is so drop dead gorgeous. Tom, my camera guy, was just in awe of how, just look at how it bends with the actual form of the brace itself. Very well done. And this is what you're going to see is you see that German engineering, that German handcraft, craftsmanship, and then at the end of the day, you have the power. So this is something you're going to see with BMWs, especially the M Series. Let's go ahead and check out the interior of this M Series BMW. All right, guys, we're inside this BMW M3. It's a four-door car, but when you're behind the wheel, it feels like a two-door car, and in a good way, not like a cramped way or anything like that. Check out the door panels. I really like on this particular model how it's got the two-tone interior with the gray leather, and it's almost like an orange sapphire. I think they call it the orange sapphire leather trim. Really breaks up the inside of the interior because I think without this orange sapphire interior, it'd be a little dark and bland in here. Speaking of the orange sapphire, check out these seats. These are beautiful. They're air conditioned, heated, full leather seats. Very nice leather. I like the design of the seat. I like the M logo near the headrest, and it's a seat that it's comfortable that you could drive in every day. But you could go and do the track day. You could go do the autocross event. You could go do your twisty road and have a really, really good time. Check out the dash. Now, this part, I'm not in love with. I don't really love this material here. It is soft, but I'm not really liking the pattern on it. But boy, when you take your eyes off of that and look at this carbon fiber, that's a very, very nice touch how they brought the carbon fiber from underneath that hood to inside of the car. You could see here by the armrest, more carbon fiber. You have the beautiful BMW controller here to go through your different functions of your dash. Also, here it is at the end of the day. We have a manual transmission in a BMW. The throws are nice and short. They're really crisp. And it's nice to see because at the end of the day, it seems that everything is going to dual clutch transmission. And for people who love dual clutch transmissions, yes, you are still a car enthusiast. I'm not saying anytime ever that you're not a car enthusiast, but it is nice to see from my standpoint a nice manual transmission, especially in a BMW, and it's really like just butter going through these gears. I like the small dash though. I like the way the dash isn't really deep. It's nice and short. This beautiful infotainment screen here. It's really easy to see. BMW steering wheel. Now, one thing I'm happy about with this steering wheel, it's not a flat bottom. It seems that everybody's doing flat bottoms, and now the cool thing is to still have a round steering wheel. So you got this beautiful round steering wheel. Check out the cross stitch on this steering wheel. It's got the BMW M colors in the stitching. You have the M logo right here by the base, and it's just a wonderful thickness and shape to it. And then at the end of the day, the good old-fashioned analog gauges. They work great. They're easy to read. So when you're doing your track day, when you're doing your autocross event, you could quickly glance down and see what's going on. Just a really well thought out engineered car. And I think that's at the end of the day, what I always think of when I think of German built cars is they're very well engineered. All right, guys. So at the end of the day, it's just wonderful that BMW is sticking with their program of bringing wonderful M cars, not only to the States, but also to everybody around the world. I hope that they continue on this progression of making it more where the car is connected to the driver like it used to be in those early 80s and 90s BMW M3s and just M series cars. But if these are the types of things that you like to see on Raity's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you have not yet subscribed, I really don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that subscribe button. I'm very appreciative and grateful for everybody's support. We're almost up to 4,000 subscribers. To be honest with you, it may actually be happening right now, and I'm unaware of it. But I'm really thankful for everybody watching. If you have not checked out my website, radiesrides.com, my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, check out all those. I have original content in there. I like to put little different types of surveys and voting going on to see what you're into. And like always, I'll see you on the next ride.